volunteers are responsible for. It looks like we're going to get into the game, though.
Right, you are, and we're going to get into it. Nope, never mind.
No, I think we're...
Never mind, there might...
Yeah, no, we're starting, I think. Yeah, okay.
All
so
right.
Phemto versus Pat. Already got a grab.
All right, the handoff.
Handoffs.
Looking very nice.
So one of the things with handoffs is that if you're not at the edge of the stage, Nana's grab option will be random, so you can't totally predict it. But if they're close to the edge, then it is like essentially a true combo, and you can infinitely follow up on it. So
it does look like Pat does have his. He did put in the work to get those handoffs in. Already taking Phemto to near 100%, but Phemto doing his hardest to make sure to separate the two. Ooh, grabbed Nana.
Should be able to get stock here. All right, pretty clean lead so far. 31% is just enough to get kind of out of that crouch cancel range. Something like a down air, which is good against crouch cancel regardless, is very likely to pop them up. But these handoffs are really, 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 really strong.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Especially if you're not used to it, like, not knowing how to SCI away the down air follow up. Again, really, really difficult, and ends up getting the knee on Nana.
Ooh, and the follow-up knee charges for that nice down smash. Doesn't land it, but let's see how Pat's Sopo does against a 2-stock lead.
Yeah, a bit of a strange follow-up. Again, the Sopo, the solo Popo, not that strong of a character, but in the hands of an experienced player, stuff like down throw tech chases can be really powerful. Down smash, still a great option. All the stuff we're actually seeing right now. And it really is about, it's an extra credit game. How much percent can you get as Sopo so that when you come back as the kind of dual Nana Popo thing, you just can mess him up.
Right, you are. And it does seem like Phemto is having a little bit of problem closing up this stock. I mean, he's getting a lot of percentage and a stock. Wow.
Yeah, this is definitely something that Phemto needs to adapt to. I think it's not super surprising. Ices are specifically a lot less common, especially with wobbling band. I know playing even on unranked rollback, I very rarely see Ices, so I think this is one of those matchups he's going to have to lab afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ices players definitely do have an advantage in terms of usage rate and that surprise ability. I assume most players are gearing towards playing Spaceys, Marths, Sheiks, and Falcons at the most. Even they're not even outside of viability range of characters that can win, right? You still have your Peaches, your Ice Climbers, your other off picks, right? But it's rare to see, and it definitely shows that Phemto needs to really he needs to do some hard adapting this next round if he wants to advance to the next round.
Yeah, no, totally. I think one of the things that can be quite strong, even though that was a very, very dominant game by Phemto, Phemto was the Falcon? No, Phemto was the Falcon. So dominant game by what was the other guy's tag? Pat. So Phemto, it's actually a pretty good matchup for Falcon. A big thing that's kind of funny about it is you can pretty aggressively spam knee. Knee will break apart the climbers. It's just a very, very strong knockback move. And then you can kind of go ham on them because Falcon's punish game on floaties is quite strong. And we're seeing that right now, the power of knee. Really, really doing a good job separating the climbers. And yeah, what an adaptation already.
Yeah, it does seem like perhaps Pokemon Stadium. I didn't think Pokemon Stadium was I'm not a gentleman to it, was a stage you counterpick most of the time.
Now that it's frozen, for now, it actually is a starter stage.
Oh, it's frozen, correct. That is right.
Yeah.
I had no transformations. Okay. But yeah, it does seem like Phemto's much more comfortable on Yoshi's, being a bit counterintuitive in my opinion, because you want Falcon to have that free roam, you want that distance, you want to be able to space yourself, but it does seem like a smaller cage means more knees, more frequent damage.
Yeah, I think if it really depends on a player's style. I agree that Captain Falcon's range and speed make him so good on big stages like Dreamland, FD, depending on the matchup. But if the player is really good at outspacing you, running away, like you said, the tighter confinement of Yoshi's can be really, really good, and it's way more even than it was before. So wow, up B, interesting option there.
Yeah, the up B, trying to make sure, you know, hey, don't be throwing shield too long, I'll punish you. But yeah, definitely much different. It is night and day in terms of game 1 and game 2 in terms of Phemto's aggression and lead here. But you know, Pat's not out of it yet. Let's see how we can do to this Falcon running wild.
Yeah, really solid follow up. I think it's one of those things where I think confidence and momentum too. Like maybe you start to get a lead, lose your lead, and then you start to struggle a bit, and you mess up your movement. Then you get this crazy grab combo on you, and then you just start to fall apart. But once you have a fresh game, you've had a bit of time to kind of de-stress. You know, it can look really different. Like everyone gets 4-stocked at times, and it doesn't always mean that they're, you know, a way worse player, because this is quite close.
Yeah, absolutely. It does seem like, yeah, Phemto's caught his second win here, and he's showing his dominance against, at least his expertise on his stage management or his stage movement, much more fluid than it was on Stadium.
No, for sure. Just a good understanding of the matchup. Again, stuff that we weren't really seeing before. Good job of using the platforms there with the down air. 60%, good percent to kind of go for stomp knee, sneaking a nair into a knee. Good F tilt.
Okay, he separated them, and very good adaptability. And wow, a sniper knee finishes the stock. A clean 2-stock for Phemto. What a nice turnaround from game 1.
I honestly think no one who watched that first game says that they were going to a game 3 for this set. That was like a complete reversal. So really good stuff to Phemto there. I wonder, yeah, like you said, where we're going to end up seeing. FD is almost certainly going to be banned. That's generally kind of Ice Climber's best stage. So yeah.
It might be Dreamland. I'm guessing Dreamland because.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You can hear the music. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I've been bamboozled. I think they were trying to go to Dreamland. I think that was what they. Or are they going to continue?
All right, it looks like we are going to Battlefield.
Okay. Okay, the music
a little bit confusing.
Yeah, it did throw me off. I thought, I was right. Okay. I think the production's trying to mess with me, but whatever. You know, I'll let that one slide. But yeah, it does look like they're gonna go to Battlefield. Icy's getting a quick 72% getting stage control.
Yeah, no, definitely good start so far. Didn't look super confident in the edge guarding. Might be something to kind of work on. That should be a kill on Nana. Doesn't manage to save her. And now there could even be a stock, but does get the side B and catches up. Again, this down smash is so intimidating. He SDs though, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Pat did have the momentum in game 1. Maybe have lost in game 2, but you know, we'll see how his mental fortitude holds, because you know, game 3, this is like hands clammy, are you tense, do you have that experience? And it looks like Phemto's really running with this momentum from game 2.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Good job of separating them, keeping them off balance. Yeah, and there goes Nana.
Yeah, it's funny because, you know, I was saying before, like, no one would expect this for the game 3. This is just in general not that common, that you see someone who just sort of really gets bopped the first game and then just comes out swinging hard the other 2 games. Like, I've played this game for like years and years, and you know, it's probably a bit off-putting as Pat. Like, okay, what the hell's going on? I thought I was winning here. Like, you know, needs to sort of maintain composure, because that can actually really work against you in terms of confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Pat needs to dig deep here, because he still has to take that first stock from Falcon. Phemto doing a really good job of just slamming knees, and oh my goodness, another dead Nana.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what I was saying before, that knee is just a strong tool to kind of separate them. And then what's weird about the Ice Climbers matchup is it's one of the few matchups where punish game is so important. It's always important in melee, but Nana can't DI, so you can pretty much get a hit off on Nana and just straight up follow it up and kill them, or kill Nana at least. So if you have your punish game kind of on lock, which is starting to see like Phemto does, then you know, what can you do once the hit happens?
Yeah, Phemto charging his down smashes just really just That's just absolute either disrespect or just trying to like style in his opponent. Like, yeah, I have this on lock. There's nothing you can do. It's a huge mind game as well. Just like charging a smash on stage.
Plus, I think, we talked a little bit about the mental game before, about, suddenly losing the momentum that you had in game one. Also, like, with wobbling being banned, like, you don't have that same confidence of, like, okay, I just need 3 grabs, 3 wobbles. Obviously, that's still true, that, like, grabs can be this really, really, really big punish, but it's not the same. You don't have that same confidence.
We're watching some melee sacrilege. We're seeing Battlefield with Dreamland music. This is not right.
Definitely a disconnect mentally. It's like do you know what the uncanny valley is?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, where you see like a robot or something and they're almost human, but because they're so close to human, they look like it's like off-putting. This is what this is. It's like, this feels right, but something is just wrong enough. And it feels weird. But got a tech chase. This could be a big opener. Requires a lot of reads.
Okay, Pat needs to play out of his mind here, not get hit by anything, not accept any trades. Decline any trades.
Pretty decent job so far.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, single hit here.
Dangerous.
Great option coverage with the down smash there.
Phemto clears it out. Erases his 1 game deficit, pure domination in game 2 and 3, and that's going to be it. Excellent showing from Phemto. I think he really just needed to get rid of that mental